let's get the Oracle Envoy Ashes. This is going to double as a way to pass through the Haligtree area rather easily. Hopefully you guys can follow along. Now, one thing that I suggest you do as preparation for this is to go and see Recusant Bernal in the Volcano Manor. If you haven't met him before, he may well be at the Warmaster's Shack. Make sure you exhaust all of his dialogue, get him to move to the Volcano Manor. At this point, he will have the Assassin's Gambit Ash of War. I don't think I'll be able to show you because I've already got it on a dagger. Once it's on a dagger, you can use this, and this will make it so that it's harder for you to be seen and heard by enemies. This is important in the Haligtree because this will drastically reduce the aggro range of a lot of enemies, and so when we move forward and you wonder why things are not targeting me, that is going to be why. Once that's been done, then we can begin our move along the branches. As you can hear, we're already significantly silent. It's up to you guys if you want to knock some of these off to deal with them. I'm just going to make sure we've freshened this up though before we take the drop off in a second. Below me right now is one of the prattling paints, but every time I've tried to drop off for it from this end, it's failed, so I don't recommend going from this particular angle. Once we get to here, then we're going to move our way along. We are going to deal with this one. Just going to swing you off the ledge, and then we're going to go ahead and reset again. So now we're going to head on down this way, and we're looking for a little broken branch on our left. Once we reach here, it's important to walk off and not jump off, so that'll mean that we'll take less damage. Thank you, Ant. I feel like you broke my fall a little bit there. It's probably a good idea to fight your way through some of this. You really don't want to get mobbed. Just be a bit careful. Oops. You don't want to get knocked off yourself. Oh, we're about to get aggroed. That's going to be bad. So from where we are now, we want to head behind this so that we don't get too much trouble. Oh my gosh, we're about to get knocked off. Okay, I'm going to keep that in just because it was funny. It actually turns out that basically if you keep this on, the ants actually didn't aggro on me at all on the way down there. So maybe you can in fact just run past them as long as you don't land on one like I did. But anyway, enough talking. Reset your Assassin's Gambit right here. And then what we want to do is move on down the branch until we line up with this branch right here. It kind of ends up working out that you want to head for the gap in the mushrooms here so that we can hit this branch and then start running across this way. We'll need to defeat this plant right here. And you want to be kind of about here-ish before we reset again. We don't want the next enemy aggroing on us any earlier than is absolutely necessary. This one does have like an auto aggro like range though, so just bear that in mind as you move on up this way. Be careful of its big jumpy uppy thing. That's probably its most annoying and dangerous move on here. We are going to fully take this out though. And at this point, it's up to you if you want to go and tag the Grace. It's not amazingly convenient, but you could, in theory, drop down there, and there is a ladder below us, which leads to the Grace. Simply tag the Grace. I wouldn't recommend resting, as if you try and run back under this way, he does auto-aggro on you as you try and get back for the branch. So I highly recommend just bearing all of that in mind. But now that we've done all of that, we can literally just head up this way to collect our ashes. I guess I'll reset again. Just because it's really good. And the ashes that we are here for are right in front of here. I don't think we can get out of getting angered by a lot of this. Obviously it's going to be mega inconvenient if I die right now. But their attacks are so slow that we can just move on out of the way. Over on that plate there is a lost Ash of War, so feel free to collect that if you wish to as well. But that closes out the video. We got the ashes and I got you guys past the more dangerous part of the Haligtree. Hope that helps you all out, and I'll see you all in the next one.